everyone, welcome to Sam IELTS YouTube channel. How are you all? I hope that you're all super fine and seriously preparing for the IELTS exam. Well, today's topic is all about the grammar. In Sam IELTS, we focus on each and every aspect of the IELTS exam so that you can actually clear the IELTS exam with band 8 plus in the first attempt itself. So if you really want to try, visit www.samielts.in or our team WhatsApp number 904314084. Without further delay, let's deep dive into today's topic. Today's topic is all about the grammar. What aspects the IELTS examiner is actually expecting you to clear, because grammar carries 25% of the weightage of the whole marks. So what to do? How to solve this? Well, let me tell you clear, simple steps that you can actually use to elevate your score. Tip number 1. Always be specific. Don't say some general answers. Don't say something which is general so that the examiner will not give you marks. Please be specific. For example, the examiner is asking you something about your own opinion. Tell your opinion very clearly in the tense which they were asking you. Suppose if the examiner is asking you the question, what was your favorite toy? You need to tell the answer in the past tense. This is more specific, the specific tense that you need to use to express your answers to the examiner very clearly. Got it? Yes, this is the tip number 1. Tip number 2, try to use the complex structure. See, we are actually not using the complex structures in the day-to-day conversation. We are not using the word even though, although, while and so on. But in the IELTS exam, you need to use desperately this complex sentence structures, which is called as the even though, although, while, despite the fact that try to use these kind of phrases if you are really preparing for your IELTS exam in your daily conversations, so that you will get practiced with these set of phrasal verbs, and the examiner asking you the question, in fact, you unintentionally actually use these kind of words. So memorize these words and try to use the complex sentence structures while you are saying your answer. Whether it may be speaking part 1, speaking part 2 or speaking part 3, you need to use these phrasal verbs in order to score band 8 plus. Right. The next important tip that I am going to give you is that try to use the passive voice. See, passive voice is something which we really do not use in your day-to-day conversations. However, if for example the examiner is asking you to explain the book that you have read, use the passive voice, because passive voice is meant for the information passage. For example, if you get the chance to explore any information, try to use the passive voice, which would actually multifold your score. Got it? Clear? Perfect. So the thing is that I would strongly recommend you to work on your passive voice. That would actually enhance your score. Clear? Perfect. The next tip that I am going to give you is that use conditionals. What is conditional? If. That is conditional. If you really want to get band 8 plus, use if. If you use if, then you will get band 8. Clear? See, if can be accompanied with then, or if cannot be accompanied with then. That is up to you. But the thing is that if you use any conditionals, then for sure your mark will be elevated. Got it? Clear? Perfect. The next thing that I am going to give you is that use the idioms and phrases clearly combined with your tenses. See, for example, drive me up the wall, which means I am annoyed. Okay. For example, the examiner is asking you, so when did you get annoyed last time? So you are trying to express your opinion and you are trying to incorporate the idioms and phrases that you have read. How to incorporate this? See, it drove me up the wall. See, it drove me up the wall, which means I am using the idioms and the phrases but in the past tense. So when your answer in the past tense, use the idioms and phrases in the past tense. When your answer is in the present tense, use the idioms and phrases in the present tense. This actually helps you a lot to elevate your score. This actually helps you to clear the IELTS exam within just like that, with ease, with a lot of hopes. Clear? Right. Use the idioms and phrases very clearly which is intermingled with the grammar tenses. Are you clear with this? Perfect. So, these grammar thing that you need to incorporate into your day-to-day conversations. It cannot come in a single day. It needs a lot of practice. When we are tutoring to the IELTS candidates, the first question the IELTS candidate will ask me is that, like, ma'am, can I clear the IELTS exam within next 7 days, within next 15 days? Well, I'll tell you very clearly. You need to assess your English level before getting into the course. First of all, you need to understand whether you are a beginner, intermediate or advanced. Though you know the English well, you should be able to reproduce your ideas, your expressions and thoughts to the examiner very clearly so that the examiner can give you marks. So, I would strongly recommend you to analyze your English skills, as well as you need to understand that you need to do a practice. Just attending the classes will not help you. You need to do a lot of practice. For example, if I teach you a grammar concept, you need to analyze, you need to observe and you need to incorporate into the day-to-day conversations. And if you do that, for sure you will clear the IELTS exam within 20 days or 30 days. But you need to work hard for that. Please keep in mind that. These grammar aspects will really help you if you put these things into the practice. How to practice with that? You need to go on for the mock test for this. Where to go the mock test? Please visit www.samielts.in or our team WhatsApp number 90431408444. We are helping hundreds and hundreds of students to clear the exam. Without understanding the method, without using the method, without going for the mock test, then your IELTS exam is in vain. Please don't do that. Use samielts.in to clear your IELTS exam in the first attempt itself. Thank you for watching this video. If you really want to understand more about the grammar or if you really want to clear the IELTS exam, just approach us. Thank you.